first time?
It was pretty impressive, pretty special, because I'd heard about it, and then you walk out, and then it's like, oh man, it's like a home game, and so it was pretty cool. It was a great atmosphere, and it was just fun to be a part of and experience. And it's great for the recruits that we're in and the recruits that'll be in. So it's a unique thing to this place. I think there was only one other program that had more people at the spring game, and then there was no one else even close. So it's a unique thing to Nebraska, and I think it's just a special thing that you can say is one of a kind.
Hey, Trent, in the middle, is there what's that battle like in the middle? With Bando and Weber and
it's kind of similar with between Bando and Weber as the three outside guys.
Is that right?
I mean, there's no real drop off between Josh or Chris, which is going to make us better. Again, I look at both those guys as starters, and they can both come in and play at that high level and do exactly what they need to do, and that's a good feeling, because that's a tough position physically, and that's a position, as we saw last year, that you'll get banged up at. So having depth at the middle linebacker position is important, and so that's nice.
For you going into this spring and then coming into this fall camp, how's it going to be different for you? Because last year you're trying to, let people know what you're all about, get the basics in. Now you've got a much more experienced group. I mean, how do you don't necessarily change your philosophies, but what's different for you maybe going into the end of this spring and the start of the second fall?
You can just go further in their understanding and what they need to do. So just growth. Last year you had to be very basic, very simple, because they were just learning new concepts, new ways of how to cover things. And now we can just expand on what we know and the base we built throughout the season and grow even further in that.
Going back to Newbie, what's his strength? Is he best in coverage, or?
He's best in downhill run. Now,
right?
Yeah, his growth this spring has been he's become much better in pass coverage, and especially in his zone drops. So that's been a big improvement for him. He does a good job in man coverage. He covered that big kid from Wisconsin last year.
Yeah.
I mean, that was what we had him do all game. So he does a good job in man. He's always been a physical kid downhill in the run game. His improvement needs to continue to be in the pass game as a zone dropper.
Thank you.